All right, who am I speaking with?
This is Connie Chase.
Connie, I got a series of questions and it might be a little jumbled up or whatever, but as I ask the questions, if you think of something else that adds to it or whatever, let me know.
Okay.
If you don't have an answer for me, just say, I don't know. We'll go on.
Okay.
All right, so what is your first memory of Friendship Baptist Church?
I've been trying to think about this. I do remember being in Miss Carol Brown's Sunday school class.
Okay.
And I remember, I guess it was a vacation Bible school that it was during craft time. And I don't think we had the fellowship hall at that time.
Okay.
It was a covered bench, maybe a pavilion out in the same area. But I remember being out there. I still have that craft. It's actually hanging in my house. And it was just a wooden block that I guess they gave out some pictures. Mine was a holly hobby, and you shellacked over it. So I still have that craft from Bible school.
Well, that's that's a really good memory.
Yeah.
So, what? Who initially started bringing you to Friendship?
I guess, my mom
Okay.
is, obviously my mom, I guess. My grandmother, Cleo Ponder, when my mom and dad got married, Cleo is my dad's mom. And so Mama started coming to church here with her. And so as me and my sisters were born, she, brought us to church here. So I guess it started with my grandmother, and like I said, from there my mom, and then she brought all of us girls with her.
So I know your mom and your sisters, but for this purpose here, who is your mom?
Sybil Smith.
And your sisters?
Karen Reed now, Karen Ponder Reed, and Carissa Myrick are my sisters.
Okay. So, do you remember when you were saved?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
There's actually, it's a story.
Okay.
When Preacher Ryan was here, I remember getting baptized. I didn't remember getting actually saved.
Okay.
But I do remember getting baptized. So years later, as I grew up and I got married, I kind of realized I needed to do that a little bit different. And so Sam Braswell was here. He's actually the one, he married me and Mark. And he was preaching that day. And Mark and I both were saved and, joined the church, I guess, officially, however you want to say that. But then, so I was saved then and baptized again. So.
Very good. You answered a couple of questions for me because I was going to ask you about who the pastor was when you started here, if you remembered that. But
yeah, Preacher Ryan.
Yeah.
And he was here forever.
Yeah.
I remember Preacher Ryan and his daughter, Judy, I think was her name. I remember them. It's a long time ago.
Tell me, Mark, did you meet Mark here at the church or somewhere else?
No, I met Mark at work. We worked at the hospital together. And so then when we were getting married, we met with Sam, had counseling, and he started coming to church with me here. And then we had the girls, Sarah and Emily, and realized the role a mother has and the importance of bringing your children to church and raising them. I didn't want to cry.
That's okay. You're not the first one today.
But I just realize the importance of that. And then that's actually, after that is when I feel like I was saved. So.
Very good. That's a very good story. That's
Yeah.
exactly how it should go too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you saved, baptized, and joined Friendship. Do you remember what year it was?
Well, probably that time was probably like 92 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So did, and you said Sam Braswell was the pastor
He was
at that
the preacher
time?
here. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about Sunday school? Who has been your Sunday school teachers along that you can remember along the way?
Well, like I said, I remember as a little girl, Miss Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I do specifically remember that. Brenda Bearden had a picture the other day of Miss Tatum's class. I honestly don't remember that, but I guess I was in Miss Tatum's class. But then growing up more, I don't recall really, I don't know if there was like, I don't remember going to like youth here. I don't know if there was youth at that time. But then as older, Dale Denham, I've been in, her Sunday school class. I've taught Sunday school and, been in her class. So those are the ones that I remember.
Oh, I asked this question a lot today. What is your fondest memory of Friendship Baptist Church?
Oh, wow. Well, Friendship, again, I'm going to cry. Friendship is special to me. Like I said, Mark and I were married here.
Mm-hmm.
We were saved and baptized here. Both of my girls were dedicated here. They were saved and baptized here. Sarah got married here also.
Mm-hmm.
So those are just big events in my life with Friendship. And I can't think about Friendship without thinking about my mama, sitting right back there. She was just, to me, just a staple of Friendship.
That's
she
Miss
was
Cleo.
always here.
That's Miss Cleo?
Miss Cleo,
Yeah.
Cleo Ponder. But yeah, all of those memories, when I think of Friendship, that's, the highlights.
So, do you remember any of the deacons along the way, any of them that particularly stand out to you maybe in the earlier years? Or
none. I remember deacons.
right.
But I think Willie Cabe we used to have like assigned deacons. I don't know that we do anymore, but we used to have assigned deacons. And I think he was one of our assigned, he was our assigned deacon at one time. And Chris Johnson, seems like maybe he was one also. Like I said, I remember other deacons, but those are the ones that seem to be, sticking out.
Well, we talked today with a lot of people, and I think I've got some of the best responses out of this question.
Mm-hmm.
Homecoming. Do you remember any particular homecoming that stands out to you, or do you remember homecomings as you were growing up and coming? Maybe in your later years or whatever?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't recall any that honestly stick out. I just, I remember the meals, after homecoming. Again, that was kind of always a big deal with Mama always. Even if we didn't bring something to eat, she was like, honey, I brought enough food for everybody. So I just remember the meals after homecoming.
So, desserts. Friendship Baptist Church is known for their desserts. The ladies make wonderful desserts.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite dessert that you've had here?
Oh gosh. I know Mama always made, some kind of a chocolate cake. Oh my gosh, I can still see that cake today. I know Mama does. She's done coconut cakes, and we've had the banana puddings. So yeah, desserts are good.
Yeah. Someone said today they was talking about somewhat like Miss Nell Pickle made a, was it Miss Nell? Yes, I think it's Miss Nell made a caramel cake.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
anybody that wanted to slice that went over and got that before they went and got their regular meal.
Yeah, a lot of times you'd get dessert before
Yeah.
your meal, so
I
be sure.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember the revivals here at the church?
I don't remember many. Honestly, I don't think we came to many revivals. Yeah.
Well, what about Vacation Bible School?
I do remember, like I said, I remember that one memory as a child that, of mine. I remember always helping in Bible school, as I grew up, and then as I had the girls, I was always here, teaching or working in crafts or something during all those years. And I mean, even after the kids grew up, I still would help out.
Well, I got one more thing, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Tell me, is there anything else that you may have thought about leading up to this, or even while you're sitting there talking? Anything else that you would like to share with us about friendship in your time here?
Again, just the big moments. Just your big moments in life. And I'm just glad that friendship was a part of that. Your marriage, that's pretty big, and the dedication of the kids. Those are just the memories that I have.
Well, thank you very much. And one of the things that I've heard constantly through today is how important friendship has been in the lives of people, going all the way back to when the church was formed, all the way up to now. How important this church has been to everyone, and it's been wonderful to sit here and listen to these stories today. And I've got a bunch more I'm gonna get to listen to.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you very much. I've enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.